Hello, everybody, and welcome to Two Post Podcast. Joshua, Justin, we're coming to you with week 2 of the EOSHL. So we're going to jump in here, and our first little bit of news. I'm sorry, we got the computer a bit far this time, so I got to come down here and right here. So we're going to let you guys know the first game this week was supposed to be Glengarry and Cornwall in Glengarry. Unfortunately, there was no glass in the arena. This is not a shot from Glengarry.
No.
But, so there was no glass in the arena. That was why they had to postpone the game. We hope you enjoyed that video there. So, let me just jump over
Imagine
here.
a game being played with no glass in the arena?
Yeah, you'd be dodging pucks the entire game.
Bring your goalie gear, people.
Oh, we're just going to knock that one out here. So, first game we're going to jump into, we're going to, like normal, do the highlights, and then we'll have a little discussion. So, we're going to jump into the highlight pack here. First game is Glengarry, and who visited Arnprior. This was at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. This was the first game of the weekend since the one was postponed. And check out the highlights. And there is the flag bearers on the ice doing a little skate to get the old crowd going. Here comes 18 with a couple partners and a nice shot. And I believe that was 18 that put that in, Logan Clark. Not 100% right off of the look, but I know they'll be giving us a announcement here to who got that one. Nice passing, and here comes a break. Oh, and a nice shot, and just on it, but it was a great opportunity. 20's just going to turn and shoot, and oh, what a save, and a second save by the goalie. And here comes a 3-on, well, it's a 3-on-3 now, but it looked like it could have been 3-on-1. Good opportunity. And what do we have here? The puck is... 10's going to try to make his way through. There was some body into the net, and oh, no goal, referee calls. And a great break up side. Here comes the Pipers. Oh, and he tried to take him out. And the Rivermen scored. Oh. And a centering opportunity that's just directed off wide. And now an amazing opportunity right from the slot. And number 6, another shot opportunity right to the slot. Here comes number 12. He shoots high, and there's a big connection. Oh, and what are we going to have? Are they going to give a penalty shot? Alex. And he is taken out. And they score! And it's just like that, it's more here. And a big move in front, unable to put it through. Now here comes the Rivermen. Arnprior fought hard to win this one and tried their best to give the home crowd a W, but the Pipers just had that extra little bit in their... Well, we hope you liked that highlight pack. I was the one who was in Glen or in Arnprior for that game. Awesome game, great energy, great crowd. It was loud, as you can see. They almost brought the game back. It was 4-3 there, and then they were able to keep them from finishing them off. So it was a good game. Arnprior almost brought it back. Glengarry gets the W, much like we saw in the preseason. And what was your take on that?
Well, from what I saw, there were some really nice saves there in that game by both goaltenders. There definitely was that save by Arnprior's goalie where he had to kind of sneak back with the glove and pull it off there off of a complete reactionary stop. That for me was the real one of the real highlights of that game. There was also, I noticed there was a lot of goalie collisions quite a bit in that, so goalies were very much involved in this game with a little bit of contact. Also interesting enough, the Rivermen actually outshot the Glengarry Pipers 38-26. So it was, it's not like, there was no push in that team. They really gave it all they had and they left it all on the ice.
Yeah, it definitely was very, very, from my perspective, again, yeah, like you said, there was a lot of collisions in the net. They were bumping each other. They were definitely, but the second period was really where we saw them start connecting with each other, putting the bodies on, making it harder to fight for the puck and get into those dangerous areas. Couldn't be happier with the way that game ended. Obviously the penalty shot.
That was
submitted videos.
Oh, that was awesome. Fans, if you guys have any content you want to share with us, it may end up in our podcast here. So feel free to give us a call, give us a follow on our Facebook page here. Send us a message. We'll be glad to look at your content here, and maybe you'll see it in our highlight package.
Yeah, you can send it right to the submit it right for a post as well. It does require admin approval, but other than that, we'll get them up and shared so everyone can see them. One thing, I'm just taking a look here, and there's what I'm looking for. So, this was the Mulvihill Insurance Player of the Game. I'm just pulling this up here to grab the name because I didn't have the name prepared for this. Horrible work here, Josh. So I got it here now. So the player of the game was Matt Denis, number 42. Pretty excited to be able to have this picture to show off. Mulvihill Insurance, thank them for sponsoring into the streams and getting this content out to the fans. So that's who Arnprior has for their player of the game. That was pretty exciting, like I said, when we were there. So just going to jump over here and gray this one out. So that game's over. So the next game we're going to jump into, let me just check here. And there's the video. I'm going to be sending this to the video for the highlight pack. Frontenac Phantoms hosting the Deserano Bulldogs in Kingston. Obviously, as you can see, this guy here, and we got the hats back here.
The E-Bug here.
Spearhead Brewery. This is a Spearhead Big Kahuna. It's a extra strong beer.
10%, isn't it?
Yes, it's the 10% one they have. So definitely you'll want to check them out to grab yourself a beer. And we got the UFO hockey puck going for a travel here. So it had some weight to it. So they had a lot of those being sold up at the game. So we wanted to show you guys the one of the cans kind of dark over there. But when check out Spearhead to see it yourself. So
after having a few of those, it might seem a little darker.
You might. Yeah, we don't drink those on the podcast because we'd be out by the second highlight reel. So, taking you into the highlight pack here for Frontenac and Deserano. Let's make sure I'm selected on the right one here and. That was number 72, I believe, that came through there and put off into the corner. But Frontenac is still there. And a great opportunity for a little bit of confusion there, but Nathan's going to come out ahead of the two players, and a great opportunity. And a shot that hits a foot, but that comes right back to a Deserano player who's able to get that and put it in on Komet. Unable to get it in there, but there's going to be a goal. He goes down with the Deserano player, but they come out with the puck, and a great shot. Blocked by Komet, batted by the stick, grabbed. Great job. I believe that's Noah Bryant, and a shot in. Another block by, and in comes a shot from Deserano. Oh, and a big save by a sprawling Deserano player from getting that puck in a prime opportunity. And that was a winger win. By comes a 2-on-1. Deserano, nice pass across, big save, glove McDougall and the stick to get that puck out and down to Graham. Graham is now defenseman, gets that puck out, and now a great opportunity. And we have a goal. Now we're gonna have an opportunity. Take advantage of it. Great shot. We have a 2-on-1 opportunity and a shot up high. We have a goal. And a good shot. Do the passing, a shot in, and that one's gonna in. You need to get on to the big tie. Is this gonna be the turning point? Deserano wins the puck, and they're gonna pass it back D, and they're just getting that puck cycled around here. And right out front to number 17, Nicholas flicked pass through. It's unable to connect with the player, but they are able to collect it behind the net there, and they're doing their best. And a pass out to the slot. We have a goal. That's gonna make it. That looks like we're gonna have it. You can hear the fans. So we hope you enjoyed that game highlight pack there for the people who got to go to the Cataraqui Arena. They got to experience that. Very exciting game from what I'm hearing, and we're gonna let Justin take this over and tell you all about the game because he was at the game.
Yeah, so the game had a lot of buzz in it. I gotta say, like the crowd that showed up was absolutely fantastic. This is a little rivalry we have going on here between Frontenac and Deserano. So, a lot of local fans from the surrounding area. So the arena was pretty packed. I've got to say, congrats, I say great job, fans, coming out and supporting your local teams, because that was what the players love. I want to mention, basically this was a big character game for the Phantoms. I know last season wasn't ideal for them last year, and I know we talked about this before, but they really showed a lot of character in this game. Going into the third period, they were down 3-1, and Josh, those 3-1 leads, they're it's probably the worst lead in hockey, those 2-goal leads, right?
What do you call that lead?
The Maple Leaf lead. Anyway, besides that, so the Phantoms had it. We're down by 3-1, and I want to throw out here Colin Purdy, 4 assists in the third period, helping the team come back for that win. Also, another notable thing I want to throw out there is team owner and general manager Colton DeStefano scored his first career goal on a beautiful snapper. He was just really excited. I was really happy for him. And Jake Komet, real big X factor in this game, stopping 42 of 45. Earned himself player of the game. Also earned his first EOSHL win. So fantastic effort by those boys. And overall great character. It was just overall great pace, great energy on both sides. This is the type of hockey we love to see. So overall, fantastic. Just overall fantastic game. So again, fans, thanks for coming out, supporting your teams, and for those who watched the stream, thank you.
And I just have one thing to throw into this. We'll see here in this picture. I want to let everybody know that is a backpack and not suspenders. I sent Jake a message and I'm like, "You look like an old man with suspenders." He's like, "That's my backpack, man."
Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it here. So Deserano did outshot Frontenac 45-39. So it was fairly close on the shots.
Yeah. So that was pretty good game. We hope you enjoyed the highlight pack there. Again, you can check out the game on the YouTube. A little bit of issues with the getting a stream and that with the recording, so a little late start into the game, but nothing really, there's a little bit of events. Obviously, it took place in the first 10 minutes, but no goals. So check that out, and you can see that we're working on making sure that is up for the next game in Frontenac. We hadn't been in Cataraqui Arena since the training camp took place at the Invista. It was a little bit different for us
there most only was some setbacks too. They were missing a mic. It was just a lot of setbacks from the arena, unfortunately. But hopefully by next game these issues do get figured out.
Yeah, for sure. So let me just jump out of that one. So there we go. So that one's all grayed out now up there. So the last game, I'm just going to get the video set up here. If I'm correct, that's the right one. Perfect. So the last game that we broadcasted this week was in Bytown. Bytown was hosting the 2022 EOSHL League Champions, North Dundas Rockets. Great game. We're going to send you over here to the highlight pack, and then I'm going to let you know all about that stuff, and Justin's going to be able to give you some of the stat breakdown. So we'll be right back after this highlight pack. Oh, we did have a player blow a tire here off camera, but they're back up, and we have a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Smooth as can be. Now, a little bit of a fumble at the blue line, and they're able to come in, and an opportunity. 63 on the drive. He's going to cut to the net, and a great opportunity, but and they had a nice pass. We got a piece of it, but not enough, and it went up and over. A big turnover behind the net, and Bytown's going to try to get a shot in, and something dangerous. And with a big shot by number 15, he's going to make it. A good breakup pass there. Puck pad broke up there by the Bytown player, but the puck still makes its way in, and they're able to score. That's going to tie this game. Get away from number 77, and another great opportunity, tip in the net, right in the crease, but that one goes wide, and no goal, but a long shot out from the point, and that's grabbed by number 27 of the North Dundas Rockets. I believe that was a blind pass, just happened to get through to him, and a nice save, second save. Just a pile of saves over here, and they're gonna score and put in. It's hard, I don't know what's going on. The goalie looks quite a little bit of a battle here between the Rockets and the Royals, and here comes number 6 and does a little dipsy doodle spin, and what a goal! And they tried to put one in, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. The North Dundas Rockets take the Bytown Royals for a final score of 5-2 here at the Richcraft Sensplex. We hope you enjoyed the game. Make sure you check out Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, right there at the end of the pack. What can I tell you guys about that game? It started off very close. Bytown was controlling the game very much like they did with the Cornwall. You could tell North Dundas was taking a little bit of time to kind of get into the game. Not that they weren't playing well. They were playing very well in the game, but it was more, they were just kind of feeling each other out and feeling out the other team, getting into the pace of it. Once they got the pace, they kind of, showed us why they were the champions. from last season. They came out, they started making hard passes. They were, every highlight. And if you watch the game, there's a lot of times where they're driving the outside, cutting in towards the net.
Yeah, especially that highlight goal and that spinner. That spinner just went through the 5-hole. Absolutely, just a beautiful goal. As a goalie, those are the ones you really want to stop, but they're just so hard to stop because you don't know where they're going with it, right?
Yeah.
So beautiful.
So it was, and again, same thing. The good atmosphere there that you're getting. I guess I have my mic way down there. The good atmosphere you're getting at the Richcraft Sensplex. A bit bigger crowd this time. You could tell there was a fair amount of people that came with the Rockets. If you watch the game, you're going to hear a lot of cheering from the left side when the Rockets do things, and there was a very very decent amount of people, crowd that came in from North Dundas.
And yeah, I'm noticing too, like in these games that we've covered, it's been like the in-game experience in the arena is just it's really fantastic. They put on a good show. The music selection's fantastic. Even the arena announcers get into it. Overall, they're putting a good product for hockey out there, and I think like I said, support local teams. It's a good evening to watch a hockey game. And it's just getting better and better.
Oh, for sure. So it was very entertaining on that. And now I'm going to give you guys a little treat. Just got to find where I have it lined up here. Oh, wait, no. Looking in the wrong spot. So we're going to take you real quick here to a quick little interview with the Bytown Royals. We'll be right back.
Sean Murphy, number 10.
So, Sean, how do you feel about the team so far this season?
I actually feel really good, especially compared to last season. We got a lot of new faces this year, and we just have to start gelling, and we're playing a lot better.
So, the game against Cornwall was a big surprise for us compared to last season with the standings.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's kind of representative of how the team's going to be this year?
Yeah, for sure. That first game was huge for us. That was our first win, and it's been a long time since we won. A lot of tough games last year, but the new guys, the additions we got this year are really huge, and they're going to help us out for sure.
Awesome. And where do you think the team's going to end up this season?
We're gunning for the playoffs. We're going to get to the playoffs and see how we do. See how we do in the playoffs. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Cheers.
So that was the interview that we had. Again, they're great to us there in Bytown or Gloucester at the Richcraft Sensplex. They want to have the interviews and that stuff, so we are able to get the interviews with them. Again, I was a one-man crew up in Ottawa doing the two games, so it was a little bit of work, we'll say. So we captured that one on the phone. We hope to get a little bit better interviews moving forward, but it depends on how many people we have available in that. But they're always 100% ready to go and get interacting with the fans. So couldn't be more excited to keep doing games up there. Also hope to get a lot more coverage here of the Rockets. They were very good and very excited to have us streaming the game. So
yeah, I would want to throw out here. So the Rockets did manage to outshoot the Royals 42-24. So the ice did kind of tilt more one way than the other, but what would you expect, right? They're a very, very good team. And I expect the Royals to bounce back, based off of their opener against Cornwall last week. They played very well, and I expect them to bounce back, and they're only going to get better.
And even with the loss, it didn't feel like they were being outplayed. They were being outshot, but not really. They were still keeping up with the Rockets. They were, putting hard bodies on. As you can see in the highlights, that Rockets said they were working hard for the spaces they were getting.
Yep.
And donating their body when they had to. So, nothing down there on the Royals. They had a great game. Like you said, they should be in a good position to bounce back.
They're very resilient from what I saw in that first week. They were very resilient, and they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna they're gonna be great. But another notable feature is that Bytown's goalie, fantastic game. He had 5 goals against on 42 shots. That's fantastic.
Yeah. And then in the other net was, I can't say his name there, the new one.
Foshen?
Yes, from the 67s there. Got to see him for the first time. I think he had a 933 save percentage, only allowed in 2. So good showing. First game of the OSHL for him. Really couldn't be more excited that these teams are bringing in these kind of players, because it gives us an opportunity to see them live in person or through the streams and that stuff.
The product just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, 100%. So what I'm going to do now, if you're good with that one, we'll jump on here to the commercial, and then we'll be right back to cover a couple games that we didn't get to go to, but luckily enough, one of those games was streamed. So we were able to get content, and our field reporter, we were able to mash up some field reporting and some game content to deliver an additional bonus highlight pack for you guys. So we'll be right back after the commercial, and just hold in tight there for us.
My name's Brady Leavold, and I've been to hell and back. This is the road to recovery.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Hockey to hell and back.
That I survived. It was like something like crazy happened.
But the coach thought I had such a good camp. The AHL coach thought I had such a good camp as a 19-year-old or 18 turning 19-year-old at that camp. He's like, I want to bring Chris in at the end of this season.
And then that could have been the worst thing for me, because now I'm back at home, right?
As proud of you as your dad, as everybody else. How we got there, it's how we get out.
Yeah, it's been a while, takes way more shit to surprise me now. When it was going down, couldn't stand your voice without blacking out. And that's what we do, every day, same badge, we're trying to prove you'd feel my...
Welcome back. So, there, Dev, you know what I haven't been doing here? I haven't been keeping up on our agenda there, good sir. So let me just knock that out. So, I was one behind. We are jumping into the Maxville, South Grenville. Maxville. Oh my God, I'm back in 2001. So Stormont Mustangs and the South Grenville Rangers. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
Let me just slide that over. So now we have 2 games here. Let me see.
I'm looking pretty tanned right now.
I know, it's because I turned the light. Take it. So what do we have here? We have the first game was in South Stormont. So I believe, if I'm correct, that was where the first game was, South Stormont. Second one was in South Grenville. You want to check the whole thing there, but we're gonna jump on here. So if I was correct, and I think I am, but it was Mustangs. No, yep. Yeah, the way I have it set up, that's right. So this is a picture here from the game of them coming out. I don't know if this was from South Grenville or from
South Grenville was the first game.
Oh no! Which one? Let me see there.
Hold on 1 second. Oh no, sorry, my bad.
South Grenville
Mark
first
was the first.
game.
Yeah, and then
So now, while we're taking this picture down, I need that up because you need to let me know scores and stuff. So on this game, we did have a victory for the Mustangs.
Yes, I'm gonna get that in a second here. So it was a 6-5 win for the Mustangs. There was the shots were 40-23 for the Mustangs.
You keep going, brother.
Yeah, there we go. So there was 425 people at that game. Amazing turnout. Again, supporting your local team. Amazing. So from the looks of it here, it was a pretty disciplined game from the looks of things. Not a whole lot of, there's penalties like in every game. But it looked like there was pretty disciplined. So 6-5, from the looks of it here, the Mustangs did carry away in the third period, as they were down 4-3 going into the third period and coming away with a 6-5 win. On to game 2. Game 2 here was in Grenville, South Grenville.
in the Grenvilles.
Shots on that game were even at 33 apiece, so very, very different result there. And of course, this one ended in overtime at 5-4. The overtime winning goal was scored by Noah Koenig. I apologize if I didn't say that right. Yeah, looks like it was a lot closer game. So you always like to see resilience in teams coming back. It was an overtime loss for South Grenville, but overtime loss, you still get that point, and there's some resilience there, especially with how the results of the previous game went. So.
Yeah, definitely. Both home and home series are always something we like to see here because you get to see a little bit that closeness to what happened in the previous game. You're not playing 3 months apart. You're playing usually a weekend, and this one it was a day apart. So
It's
a lot
kind of feels like a little mini playoff series too, right?
Yeah.
Because you kind of get that intensity of that, Because like you want to go into that series and not want to get swept in that series, but you want to kind of try and keep the series as close as possible. Like an overtime loss, it's bittersweet, right? Like you get a point in the standings, but at the same time too, you're making progress. So
and to have that game go to overtime, the second one shows that they were getting a little bit closer, with that second game. So great to see that. And like I said, I couldn't be happier. We like to follow the Mustangs. We have a good friendship with the Mustangs. So seeing them get the 2 wins, I know they were super excited.
I've got a Mustang tattoo.
I think that's the car.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. It's still, I got that back in 2002, so it's a little old.
You're wearing a Phantoms jersey and you got a Mustang on you. Are you a spy? You're a spy. He's a spy for the South Stormont Mustangs.
No.
So now we're going to jump on over to one of our favorite parts of the show. Our field reporter from Smith Falls got a treat.
Jay Onright's future partner. I'm talking to you, Jay Onright.
She's talking to you, Jay Onright. Yes, we just keep doing that every show now. So we're going to jump over into the Hamilton report, and you're going to find out what happened in Smith Falls on Saturday versus the Tweed Oil Kings. It was an exciting game, and let's take a look and see what happened.
Hey Ritos fans, I'm back with your post-game recap. Last night, the Ritos opened their season off with a home game against the Tweed Oil Kings. Goals scored by Corey Symington, Tate Leeson, Devin Cobold, Brett Van Stralen, Carl Dowdle, Brad Hamilton, Andrew McKenney, and 2 goals scored by Chris McCartney helped the Ritos win. Dallas Slack making some huge saves to keep the Ritos ahead. There were 6 10-minute misconducts for you can't do that. In the third added some excitement for the fans. The Ritos win 9-4. The Ritos' next game is this Saturday, October 1st in Gananoque, and this is Davin signing off.
Thank you, Davin, for that report. Seemed to be a pretty exciting game for the Smith Falls Ritos fans.
Yeah, special teams were on display. A lot of you can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, apparently there was a lot of you can't do that's going on, and I think that's the best way we can say it. We gotta thank Davin for coming up with that line because there's a lot you can't do that, so you're gonna have a little time out.
I love that creativity, and Jay Onright, I'm talking to you. This kid, he needs to be your partner.
He does. And as for the Tweed, it was a little bit disappointing for them coming out. They looked a little slow on the defense side of things. There was a lot of times where the Smith Falls forwards were getting in behind them, getting a couple steps away, so they had a little bit of distance on the way to the net.
Playing on their heels a little bit.
That's it's difficult for the goalies at that point. It wasn't any real one person. It just kind of seemed like they were all having a little bit of struggles in those spots.
No, this was a real barn burner when it comes to shots on net. So the Smith Falls Ritos outshot the Tweed Oil Kings 56-44. I feel for those goalies. Also, I want to give a shout out here, Brandon Kudo for the Oil Kings. 4 goals. 4 goals. All 4. What a game.
Definitely a good game. You can't say much else other than, he made a statement. The team lost a big game, but 4 goals out of 4 pretty much says he was doing everything he could to put some offense on.
So based off of the stat sheet, 2 shorties and 2 even strength. So
yeah, so he was working at even strength or down, and still was able to put some points up on the board, give his team something to at least be a little bit excited about.
Yeah.
Hope he got the puck and put some tape around it. I know they like to do that in the EOSHL.
Yep. Yeah, I did Jake commence there. So, but yeah, no, that league, look out for this guy. Looks like he's a Swiss Army knife. Looks like he can do it all.
I believe he's a returning player. If I'm correct, we got to see him last year. I think I might even potentially have an interview with him. I'm not sure. I got a lot of content. So that was great for him. Hope he brings that to the next game for them. Their home opener is this weekend at Saturday, so at 1:00 in Tweed. So check that game out. I believe they're playing. If we were listening to the podcast, the North Dundas Rockets, I believe, are going into Tweed. So that's going to be a good game for them. So make sure you're checking that out. We also didn't mention the Frontenac Phantoms Deseranos preseason game or preseason. Who wrote the script for this?
There is no script here.
Their home opener is this weekend as well. We're in Gananoque covering their home opener, and that's the last remaining team to have a game in this season to get one on the board to see if they can get a number beside their name going by the ticker there. I think 000. They're only at the bottom because they haven't played at this point. So
exactly.
At this point they could be. Well, they can't be up because there's a team with 2. But you know what I'm saying.
I know winning percentage, all that fun stuff, right?
Yeah. So Deserano has a home opener, Tweed home opener, Gananoque home opener, and then Frontenac travels to Smith Falls. Not Smith Falls. South Granville. Smith Falls and Gananoque. South Granville. You guys gotta get some different town names because there's too many S's.
There really is.
South Stormont, South Granville, Smith Falls. Is that all of them? Is there only 3? That's horrible. Okay, so we're going to get off that one there. So we're going to jump into a commercial here real quick, and then we'll be back for our upcoming games we just talked about, but we'll break that down. Well, we'll tell you all about that. And then we'll have the highlights of the week and a new segment you'll see down there called Battle of the Highlights. So I will be right back, and Justin maybe will be, right after this commercial break. Awesome. Thank you, Thousand Islands Drone. Thousand Islands Drone helps us get some of these games out to you guys. So thank you to them. Now, let me jump here.
Not with their drones, by the way, at the game.
They want to.
We want to.
Yeah.
But there's some limitations and rules with that.
We're going to jump here again. Upcoming games, like we told you right before the commercial break, Gananoque. We will be in Gananoque. Other than that, we're just down to one crew this weekend. So just the one game because too much conflict on the one day.
And you're gonna get a play-by-play debut by yours truly. So maybe some French will be thrown out there, but there won't be any issue with the pronunciation of the names in French. So les gars avec les noms francophones.
How many French names are there on? You got to check Smith Falls and Gananoque because they're this and then all the French. I think.
Mind you, Bytown had a lot of francophone names in there as well. So there's a couple. There's a couple with
Quebec.
Ben Lolo, in the bin. We've got, we even got a couple on the team here. Hey, I got to give a shout out here to Martin on the Phantoms here. He was telling me he loves the pronunciation that I make of the French last names. He loves it. No jab at this guy, but,
I have a hard time with the English names as well.
So
Gananoque, again, I'm not sure if it's going to be live streamed or recorded and then uploaded later on that night. So it'd be up by Sunday. But either way, you're going to be seeing that game this weekend. So be excited for that. So let's see here. We are into everybody's favorite segment of the week. The highlights of the week. Check this one out. Let us know what you think of this week's highlights.
On it, but was a great opportunity. 20, he's just going to turn sure, and what a save, and a second save by the goalie. And here comes a 3-on, it's a 3-on-3 now, but it looked like it could have been 3-on-1. Good opportunity. And what do we have here? The puck is
tie. Is this going to be the turning point? Desirano wins the puck, and they're going to pass it back D to D, and they're just getting that puck cycled around here. And right out front to number 17, Nicholas.
Here comes the Pipers. And he tried to take him out.
Goes down with the Desirano player, but they come out with the puck and a great shot. Blocked by Komet, batted by the stick.
And they had a nice pass. He got a piece of it, but not enough, and it went up and over. Alex. grabbed by number 27 of the North Dundas Rockets. I believe that was a blind pass. Just happened to get through to him. And a nice save. Second save. Just a pile of saves over here. And they're going to score and put in. A battle here between the Rockets and the Royals, and here comes number 6 and does a little dipsy doodle spin, and what a goal! Guys are on over front. Oh, and a big save by a sprawling. Hey, we hope you like those highlights of the week. Just a little bit of justification for the highlight pack. The goalie save with the goal there. I don't feel it should have been a goal. I think it was all on the save, so he's in there for the highlights on the save.
Not the goal.
No, sorry.
A little.
The goal could have been a highlight, but
I could even argue say there's a little bit of goalie interference there. That's too bad that there's no booth review there. Because I certainly, if I was in that booth and I saw the goalie had no chance, there's contact all over the place, I would easily say, I would say, yeah, that shouldn't be a goal.
We're putting up.
Where's the whistle, ref?
Net cams. So we hope you enjoyed that highlights of the week, and now to our last segment before we close off the show is the battle of the highlights. Now, I'll give you a little idea here. I grabbed a highlight. I'm not telling you which one. He grabbed a highlight.
I'm not telling you which one.
He probably will if we win. He'll be like, I picked that one. But we're going to put that. So the battle of the highlights, we're going to post the video as well on the Facebook with a poll. You have the option to vote which one you like the most, and they're going to win. And then we're going to do this each week. And then hopefully at the end of the season, you guys are going to have a little bit of highlights to pick from that you picked to be the winner, and then vote on the winner. So
I'll likely have a better record.
He'll probably have a better record, and we might keep that secret from you. I haven't decided yet. Someone's decided. If I'm winning this, you don't even understand. I'm gonna bring up every second of every day.
So just he'll go up by a 3-1 lead, and then I'll come back. So there's also something else. We have a little teaser, a little thing that we want to bring up.
We're gonna talk about that in the extra.
Yes.
Are you teasing for people to sit through a highlight pack?
It's in our ticker.
Don't ruin it for them, you teaser spoiler person.
Hey,
okay, so get ready. Here is Between Two Posts first. Battle of the highlights. Player over the blue line. Dipsy doodling. Oh, and he scores to make it 2-1, and that looks
away at the blue line, and it's an opportunity now. Rafu goes to the backhand and tucks it in on the breakaway.
So, are you going to pick the Cornwall versus Bytown highlight where Ahmed Mahfouz scores a goal?
Cornwall versus... Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, sorry. Brain fart.
Or are you going to pick the Gananoque Frontenac from the preseason of the shootout final winner, where again there was a and a goal?
A little bit of Patrick Kane.
You let us know which one you think was the best, and that one will be moving on. So now we're at the final part of the show, which someone has been just ready to go for this. He's going to give you a little bit of information of an upcoming treat for tomorrow.
So, I recently won a contest with the Montreal Canadiens for my artwork that I did.
He did a nude picture of himself and sent it in.
I did a art piece of Cole Caulfield, and there was a contest, and one of the if you, basically the contest was, if you win, you're gonna have your work displayed on the Jumbotron in a pregame video. So I won tickets to the game, and Josh and we are going to be invading the Bell Center tomorrow night between the Habs and the Jets. So
against my will.
because Leafs aren't playing.
Well, I mean, Habs are playing the Leafs tonight.
Does anybody have a Winnipeg Jets jersey available for me to wear? I would need it quite early before we leave tomorrow, but I would love to rep the Jets in Le Bel Centre.
Well, the Centre Bell. I was
See, I screwed it up. I screwed even that up.
I was gonna say we do have the Amherst View Jets.
That does
Support
not
local.
fit. I want to be supporting the team that's gonna pound the Montreal Canadiens.
You know, there's another thing too I want to point out. We're going to be pointing out all the gear that the goalies are wearing. So
we're both goalie gear, super ultimate fans.
Yep.
Because I don't want to say the other word. I'm a podcast.
The goalie gear, beep. United name, yeah.
People who enjoy goalie gear is the names.
Hey, that group has something like 38,000 goalies on there.
Goalies love their gear,
They
and
do.
goalies don't stop talking about their gear.
You know, goalie gear is like lingerie for hockey, like for goalies, right? Like it's we feel good in it.
I am clipping that out at some. That's gonna be my message every time I get a message from Justin. Goalie gear is like lingerie.
We feel good in it.
Oh my lord. Well, the things that come out of these non-scripted shows that you gotta watch so you can hear the stuff that comes out of his mouth.
Colin DeBin. Hey, Colin DeBin. Maybe that should be Colin Purdy's nickname, you know? Colin DeBin. I also want to throw out, too, this is a little side topic here, side note. Danny Taylor, former Ottawa Senators goalie, made his debut as a defenseman for the Frontenac Phantoms. So, forgot to throw that out there, but that is some awesome stuff. Former NHLer, you know, we love seeing these former NHLers making their debut in this league. It is absolutely awesome, especially a guy who played the pipes in, I believe it was 7 different leagues. Decides to hang up the pads and try something new. Hey, hats off to you, Danny.
I bet he has more goals than Aaron Nathan does this year. Sorry, Aaron. Friend of the show, man. I can pick on you. No, it's all good. You slipped on my mouse.
I'm sure Aaron can do a pretty good job with.
It even stopped me from making phones. It's like you're gonna get beat up.
Aaron,
I do a lot of the Ottawa games. I'm fine.
Aaron, if you want me to jump him, you just give me the green light and go ahead.
We love it here on Between Two Posts. Us goalie, I can't support him. He's an out player. I was a goalie.
Yeah.
He would have scored on me if I was playing out.
I gotta ask you. Speaking of goalposts, when a puck hits the post on you, do you immediately tap your goalpost? Like, do you rub your goalpost? Do you talk to your goalpost? Do you sing it a song?
I usually thank it. I like to go over to the post and I'll give it a little tap and be like, thanks. And that's me. I would like to ask Jake. How he does, because you're not going to see this all the way over there, but I can assure you that somebody was sending him pictures about him, making a save with the puck off the post. He didn't, and I said, I thought you were supposed to catch that. But if it was me, it would have just been in the net. I just, you don't know my goals against average.
Is it
2 digits, double digits all the time?
So 4? 2 times 2 is 4?
No, like 10 or above.
Oh, so it would be 4 digits.
Yeah, I don't think I ever went over 19.
Yeah, I don't think I ever
I
did.
do think I might have had one game where I let an 18.
Eesh. I block that stuff out, so if I don't remember, it didn't happen.
I have a nightmare where you wake up and they're warming up on you, and every shot they take goes in the net, and none of them hits you, and no matter what you do, the puck does. I had to give up goalie.
I didn't. I'm still living the dream.
Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoyed this rant that we just went on here. Again, tune in Saturday, October 1st, if we live stream. If not, you're going to see it up by the 2nd on V2SN. We will be coming back to you the following week. Hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday is usually our goal with this podcast, to let you guys know what happened and get you prepared for the following week, because that week there's a lot of big game. Well, there's one big game coming up on the week of the 8th that we will let you know about next week when we confirm that. Yeah. So other than that, thanks for checking it out today. How long did we bug the people here for? 55 minutes. And I only hit my mouse once and screwed that stuff up. So that was pretty good. So we hope you're enjoying these. Comment, share. If you're with any other team or with the league in any capacity, reach out to us if you want to come on and promote your team, promote whatever we got going on. We've been told we might get some merch coming through in the mail, so we'll be able to promote that. And other than that, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. Ooh, I gotta get my mouse to work here. Bye-bye.
It was 3-1.
It was 3-1 what? I stopped him this time. See you guys later.